All right, how about we make some progress for a change instead of never getting anything accomplished? Wouldn't that be a nice feeling? I think so. So here we go. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Rusty Oliver, man. That's Buddy the dog. What are you doing, buddy? Checking out what's happening? All right. As I was saying, we got this 352 New Holland mill hooked up to the old 880, which is a relatively new addition around here. And what I need to do, as we left it last time, we got to repair this lever here. This is just pathetic. It broke off, and that is no good. So we need to fix that. And I'm also not convinced that there's one of those. I absolutely hate those things. See how the ADD is in real life if I don't edit all this out? I'm not convinced that this is bent the right way. So we're going to take a gander at the 770 because it also has the power traction hitch. And it's got a power takeoff lever. And I think that it's in better shape. And what I'm saying is, when this one was on there, I was thinking that it's bent out too far. I think that's supposed to be more straight. I think somebody bent it for whatever reason, but it kind of sticks out in your way. So we're gonna look at the other one and see if that's what it's like, and then we will continue on. I'm not sure. I may just like get the torch and heat this up and blow some of this trash off of here, because that's quite a bit of garbage. So we'll see what comes of that, but yeah, we got to get started somewhere. All right, that looks much more better. We will let that cool slightly. We'll go on a field trip and look at that other lever, and then we will, when this is cool, we'll grind this smooth and then set her down and weld her up again. Taking note of a few things, like one way that this is offset. I believe that it's offset that way, so you got more clearance for this rod. We'll look at the other tractor and be sure, but let's take a walk. I shouldn't have really literally meant walk. I should have like meant let's take the golf cart, but that's fine. We need exercise as we are obese, so it will be fine. A little walk never hurt anybody, he said as he had a massive heart attack. I need to go to the license branch this week and transfer that title over for that, as I have taken possession of that vehicle, and it will be my new getting around buggy, off-road and whatnot. I'm also thinking about welding a hitch on the front of it, as I've seen a guy do with a Ford Ranger, and he can hook it behind his tillage tools and take it to the field with him, so he always has a ride home. So we'll see about that. Here, 770. There you are, buddy. Yes, that's what I thought. It is offset. The block goes more this way. This lever is more straight up. 45 degrees kind of out. And then when you don't tighten that bolt super duper de duper tight like they did on that other one, it just falls through. It's just basically over center, and then the weight holds it back down, but it should be straight up when we're done. So that's what we will make that other one look like. That's a sweetheart tractor. I like it. Yeah. Of course I like them all. So what are you gonna do? Whilst we're here, let's take acquisition of this vehicle too, because spider Halloween decorations. What I'm trying to say is I want to use this here in a minute for something, so I was going to take it with me. Let's get rid of the, man, I just used this the other day and it's already become nasty. I'm not a big fan of spiders, as I don't know, I just don't like them. Not like I'm going to run away screaming, but I particularly don't like it when you walk into one of their things right in the face. That does not seem like a good time. Yours. Will you run? This one's got, I put a battery cut off in here. I don't remember if I ever talked about that or not, but I figured out a way to make it look like it's still original with both batteries. What a sweetheart. Ain't run in a long while, or a week or two, I don't know. Whatever it's been. Oh, brakes are locked. Fiat, but it's cute anyway. I wish it had a foot throttle. That's one thing I really like about the Fiats. It's been about a year since I got this little feller. Shut off. It's on this side. Yeah. This one is opposite of the Fiats. So, let's see. There we go. What's leaking? It looks like it's wet over there. I bet it's diesel fuel. Oh, this is very hard to get on and off of for a big boy. We still need to do some stuff to this. It needs attention. It needs addressing of things. Yeah, it started doing this at the fair. I remember that now. I don't know why. If it's leaking out of the line, if it's leaking out of the top gasket, we're gonna have to do some investigation. I also got some magical juice just for this tractor I want to try on that rust on the rims. So that might be a good thing to do too. All right, is this still too hot to handle? Probably. I'm thinking that it's bent in more ways than one. And I'm wondering, should I weld on it first, or should I try to bend it first? Probably should weld that piece on and then go from there. I'm going to take the grinder and clean this up. All right. Remember when I said I broke my vise the other day? Yeah. Never fixed it yet either. But I think I got this handle peer pressured back into the right shape. Maybe. Now it's super duper burning hot, and I'll forget and end up peeling the hide off myself. Probably. Get off of there. Looks more better anyway. School bus sitting in the middle of the driveway, sure. It's actually fall break, and I don't know if I said that in the video the other day or not, but I went to take the band and the dang bus wouldn't start. The first cold day of the year turned the screws in on those old batteries, so took it in today and got new batteries put in it. Yeah, so like I said, now it's super duper burning hot to the point that it would kill you if it touched you. And we'll forget here in a minute. We'll end up, yeah, see what I did there? There, that yoke thing is causing us trouble. actually pretty good. Almost forgot about it already. I knew I would. Let's take this and start it in the hole back there. Can we do that from back here or not? It'd really be cool if we could. I don't think I can contort my body enough to do what I'm trying to do. It would be super cool though. There. Okay. That looks more better. Looks closer to the other one. I think it actually needs to roll back a little bit. But I think it will work good this way. So let's put this back in. Get the yoke where it has to be. Probably should get a actual pin and not a dang bolt, but that's what was in it for now. Now, will this go? Almost, but not quite. I think that's more a problem in the is that more of a problem in my linkage adjustment than it is in, see, there's a stop lever. If I were to shorten that rod, actually, before I get carried away, I really need to tighten that bolt down so it doesn't move, and then I'll be able to see, you know, what I got, because I'm getting flex. But I think if I tighten that rod yoke a few turns, I think that would be what I want, because it will actually drop this down forward more. Does that make sense what I'm saying to you? Yeah. I'm gonna get some grease, and then I'll get a 15/16 wrench and we'll put that down for keeps. I'll spray this because you guys like when I use this, so we'll do that. And really, that's supposed to have a jam nut on it, so I'll see if I can find a fine thread 3/8 nut. We'll readjust that, but I think then we'll have what we want. We just got to adjust our rod accordingly to our shape we made. All right, we got a little grease on that. Let's see about tightening it up a little bit. I probably should have put that block over just a shade more when I welded it, but I think we can make her work. It's better than it was in 2 pieces. The trick to this is tight, but not too tight. We don't want it to bind like it did last time, but we don't want it so loose that it will fluff. Obviously my wrench decided it was done for the day because it just left, but that's fine. I sneak up on it this way. Now, that's probably a little snuggy. There. Put our jam nut on. We'll jam it in. Nothing like jamming it in for the evening. Come on. Ah, sure. Alright. Like I said, it's just almost there, but not quite. It's not quite against that stop all the time. Let's see here. It takes some finesse to do this, as I learned on the last one. Never having had one with a power traction hitch before. but you can make it go. You just have to, yeah, see, we got room to go down. We just don't got room to go up. So we need to take this. Somebody's already turned out on it, I can see. Probably trying to compensate for the terrible brokenness that they had before. Oh, we're going to take this all the way off. We'll get her, friends. We'll get her. I like how I brought the extra long wrench. That's way unhandy for what I'm trying to do. But we're so close, you know? So close. We can make this work. Okay. Get him. Now fit on this. We'll hope that it's the right size. Come on. Should be. Alright, let's try that. Let's screw this up until it hits that. And see what happens. What's it gonna do? Is it gonna go? Yeah. Oh, not quite. Go on. Let's try that. See what that does for us. Oh, yeah. That's what we want. Because you can feel it snap over center, and then you can let tension off your lever, and it's still locked in. And then you push it back, and it goes off. So that's what we want. We could probably go a little more. Let me see if I go another round, if that'll make it so much more better, or if it'll make it not what we want. You can go too much, you know? Let's go. Ah, whatever, let's go that much more. There. That took a lot of the slop out of what I had here. See now. Yep, that's what I want. It's the simple things in life, friends, that make it so much better. Okay, well, I suppose, just for proof of concept, I should start the tractor up so you can see it work. So everybody believes it. Sometimes people, unless they put their eyes in the holes where my brain once was, never shall they believe. So we will fire it up. See, the goal was I wanted to use it in this video, but I don't know if it'll happen. There might be too much footage already, I don't know. But now we can simply snap her in, snap her out. That's what we want. On and off. And you see what I mean about how you can gently let it rest? You snapped it in, you've got this much play, you can feel it against there, and then knock it out. The Rockford over center clutch in action. Good deal. Alright, we'll button this closed because we're not sure if we're going to get back to this before the old sun goes down. I got stuff sitting everywhere and it's just kind of frustrating. We'll put the tools away, and then what we will do is I want to put that grain elevator out of the way of the grain bin so that maybe we can clean out the bin and use this. I don't think there's enough corn in there to justify setting up the short auger. I may just load it in buckets and toss it out the door and into the hopper. I might be able to get the tractor close enough that I can get the hopper up to the door and just shovel it right in. We'll see. I don't remember how much is in there, but we'll find out. However, the issue is on the auger, sitting in the sun all the time, it blows tires. And so one of the tires self-destructed, and I pulled it out of here, and it's pretty well dismounted off the rim. So I'm thinking if I take that 550 right there and just lift it up with a chain, I can just pop a new tire and tube on and use the little DeWalt air inflator and inflate it right up and pull her out of the way. So that's what we're going to do next. Ah, the 550 in all its glory. I had to go rescue the golf cart with it the other day. Grandpa went on a little off-road excursion, so I never got it put away. And there's this spider in my seat. I don't like that. Now it's in heaven. Okay. Let's see. Will you run? Come on. We're rolling backwards. Sure, we can make that work. Driving a 550 one-handed? Not so much. Come on. I need to get rid of that thing. It's been in the way the whole time. I never got it done. Guess I could slap it back together and take it to an auction. Gently used. Let's pick up the loader. No, no, no. Oh, that diesel gas mix. I regret that so bad, putting it in stuff. It has caused me nothing but grief. It wouldn't have been bad if I would have used it in something where I burned it right away. But in these loader tractors, it's lingered on for a long time and just made a miserable mess. Whoop. Okay. No, I'm not bringing you anything yet. They hear this little tractor and they think they're going to get fed. This is one of the ones that makes a sound they like. Alright. Since these don't really have a very good parking brake, I'm just going to imagination up here. Use my broom. should do. Sure. Hold still, buddy boy. Okay. Yeah, the sun just pops them on loose. And I realized this is the wheel that I had chalked. So I probably should move that over to this one. So that after a while, when something terrible happens, I can at least say I tried safety. Sure. I'm not exactly sure how this is gonna go. All I know is, luckily there ain't much rubber left. So, I'm not too worried about destroying something. Oh well. Don't want to forget about these and run over it with the mower. Yeah, I would say that is the point of, you know, I don't know, Mike. Would you keep going? I think it's probably just a boot would probably fix that up. Maybe. Especially on the auger. Yeah. Boot would probably be fine. It's only got like a 1/4 inch hole over here on the opposite side. So. Okay, well, are we going to take the tube and all? I was going to try to pull the tube out. Oh, the valve stem ain't even connected anymore. And it appears that this tube and this tire have become one. Can I just manhandle it off of here? I'm a pretty big old boy. Let's see if this works. Get off of there. I can get it. There. I don't need no tire tools. What size was that? 15. Okay. So I'll go find a 15-inch tire. That actually looks pretty good yet. No action required on that. Get rid of them spider nests so that they hatch in my sleep. Yeah. Get rid of them. Get off of me. 15-inch tire, tube, and the little tire inflator, I think, will do what we want us to do. So I'll go gather the supplies. I'll be right back. Okay, I found a tire. It's super duper clean inside. Yeah. It'll be fine though, if I just do a little imagination. Phew! Sure, almost. It's fall inside this tire. Nothing like beautiful leaves. Good enough for who it's for. We ain't driving on the interstate with it. Sure. Just mount this bad boy up. Come on, tire. Good on there. One. Now for this rubber circle of sadness. And it's got the small size watching me. So we'll borrow that off of the old valve stem. I forgot to bring that valve core tool thing. What are the chances that I can hold it whilst doing this and not worry about it? Think that's gonna happen? Doubtful. Stranger things have happened though, so it's possible that I might have some success. It's also possible that I might fail miserably, and okay, if I do this right, see, if I leave it up on top, theoretically gravity should help me keep that in there until I am ready for it. You think that's gonna work? I doubt it. What I could do is gamble on my air hose here. Usually I don't like to do valve stem side first because I need the extra pliability of the tire. Let's try that. If I could just use my fatness to help hold it. This seems like 15-inch tire. There. Come on. Yeah, it'll go. We just gotta knock this down in this groove here. Come on, now. Oh, did we just chew up the edge of this? Guess this tire's kinda rotten. Imagine that. Good tire being rotten. Yeah, see, that ain't good. Yeah, this old tire, she ain't very good. But she's better than what we had, which was no tire. At least this one still resembles a rubber circle of sadness. Come on. Almost. Well, we'll see how long this one will last. Like I said, the sun usually takes them out before anything else. Let's see here. Let's go. We don't need to go crazy. Go 30. Hopefully that's enough to see it. Still plugging along. What are we at? 20. Honestly, that's probably about enough. Let's set her down. Yeah, I think that's gonna go. Probably good enough. Let's stop her there. 26. Good enough for me. It ain't gonna go nowhere. It ain't under a huge load the whole time. Probably lasts longer. If it takes a smaller load, it'll probably last a long time. Okay. It does kind of look squatty, doesn't it? It's fine. This little thing is one of the best things I've ever bought. I can't say enough good things about it. It's super duper handy, and there's one linked in my Amazon store if you need one, because it's a dandy. Well, I don't know. This might be enough footage for what we got going here. So we'll probably call this a video. My plan, what I started out to do, was I'm wanting to get this auger put away. I got to take those sideboard things off again that I made. I don't know. I think that's been in the video a year ago or so. Put this out of the way, because I only use this to load out with. Just because this is what we always had before I had the swing away, and it ain't wore out yet. So whenever it's wore out, I got another shorter one on deck for this job. But anyway, we'll put that away, and then it will be ready to clean out the final little bit that's in the bin, and I'll just dump it in buckets in that grinder, and we'll see about grinding a little bit for the moo-moos. So that's my plan. So as always, if you like the videos, give them a thumbs up, leave a comment. All that stuff doesn't cost you anything and it's supposed to help me out, even if you say I'm a moron, which that ain't news to me. So do that, that's helpful. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.